I'm sure if there's one thing that Mtumba sellers wished their clients would understand is how we do our pricing. All of us have gotten that client who comes to the shop and asks you the price of a particular product, and the moment you give them the price, the next thing they tell you is that don't Mtumba. Like, they do not expect you to give them the price that you are giving them. Some clients tend to think that, one, we overprice products from Mtumba. Another thing they tend to feel is that we want to get rich quick. Yeah. And another thing that they feel is that the clothes are not worth that particular price that you are giving them. Now, it's unfortunate that some people are not going to understand. Definitely, some people will never understand, but the few people who will get it will get it. Here's the thing. I always say that the problem is that people will go to places like Gikomba or open air markets and buy products for 50 bob, 20 bob, 30 bob, and then come and tell you, why am I buying a dress from you for 800 when I can go to Gikomba and get it for 50 bob? This is one thing that I always say. If you understand Mtumba business, you're going to agree with me. If you understand the quality of stuff, you're going to agree with me. When you are going in the open air markets to buy a product worth 50 shillings or 100 shillings, the thing is, understand this. Someone opens a bill worth 10, 15, 20,000. What makes you think that they're going to sell for you good quality stuff at 50 shillings? What makes you think that? Obviously, it's not possible. So I always see the things that people go to buy at 50 shillings, 30 shillings, 20 shillings, 100 shillings, those are fagia. He's only fagia. Those are fagia. Those are what we call the third camera. All right. Those are the things that people go to buy at 20, 50, 30, and then come and think that everyone should price their products the same as the open air market. Now, I'm sure you have ever gone to also the open air market, mostly Gikomba again, and found that a bill is being opened. And when the bill is being opened, you will be told to step aside fast so that people can choose the camera. And then when they are done, now you will be given the chance to come and actually select what you want. These people who get these camera pieces, for example, in dresses, you can go get someone who opens a bill for you. Select your dresses, for example, 300 bob each. All right, they select the dresses for 300 bob each. They use transport to go to Gikomba and come back. Okay, they come back and put these products on their shop or online or whatever. They iron and all that stuff. Before they're pricing, bear in mind they need to pay rent. Okay, they need to pay the city council once a year. They need to pay themselves because obviously you can't be working and you're not paying yourself. So for you to buy a dress, a camera piece for 300 bob and come and price it, how much are you going to sell it for it to be able to give back? Most of the times, business wise, you either double or triple the product. Okay, simple math. Either double or triple the product depending on your needs, depending on your wants, depending on what you're trying to achieve, depending on the rent, how much the rent is that you're paying. So if, for example, you're in a shop which the rent is something like 3Gs, you can decide to come and double. So you got it at 300 inclusive of transport and all that, you will come and double it to 600. You bought it at, for example, you get you in a shop that pays like 10,000, you're gonna come and triple. You get it? So people normally do not price in a way that they exaggerate. I always say that it is always important to try and understand and respect people's business, because it's just the only way that you're going to be able to know that no one is trying to get rich quick. People are actually just trying to make a living for themselves. Okay, one thing I always say, and I always tell clients, and even some of the clients that come to the shop, I always tell them, you see, if you go to that particular shop, all right, and you find a dress at 1,000, then you come to my shop and find, for example, a dress at 500, do not be offended, or do not start bad mouthing that shop. She even sells expensively. She even hata duka yake hakuna mtu ataenda. I mean, ushindwe na ulege. If you normally talk like that about people's businesses, ushindwe. Always tell people, do not take it personally. Just understand that you are not the target market for that particular seller. All right. If you go and find a product is too expensive, that's okay. That is very okay. You're not the target market. And for them to price like that, they are not mad. Trust me. Wanajua market yao ni nani, wanajua soko yao ni nani. They know who they're targeting, and you're probably not the one they're targeting. So really, it's business. You shouldn't be offended, because I've seen a lot of people normally complain, ile duka, achana ile duka. Trust me. One thing I always say, they know their target market, na wanajua Mungu wao. Okay, they know their God. So do not, even as clients, do not have that mentality of catching feelings just because you've gone to a place and it's too expensive, just because you can't, mtu amekata kukushukishia bei. You know, some clients can actually bargain, like bargain. You tell someone something is 500 and they tell you they have 150. You know, so do not get offended when people tell you like, no, I can't sell for you at that price. Do not get offended. Yeah, do not catch feelings. Do not feel like akona madharau. People are just trying. I mean, the goal for all of us is to get this money, right? So just understand, go with the flow. People price because of a lot of things. We price because of the price of the bills that we buy. For example, if you buy a bill for like 30,000, there's no way I'm going to sell anything in that bill for less than 100, 200, 300, or even 400. There's no way, because how am I going to recover? You get it? So some of the things that make us price the way we price is, one, the price that we get the bills. Okay, price that we get bills. Two, if you have an employee, the salary that you're going to pay the employee. If you're paying rent, the amount of rent that you're paying. Now, if you go to Chagua, the amount in your moziwa camera. Okay. Now, understand that people who always kula camera, and then wakisha kula camera, fagia ndo mnendanga kununa 50, 20, 30. So you might think that you're getting very good quality, but trust me, kuna ula kona camera. Kuna ula kona camera. Okay, so please understand business. Understand that Mtumba guys are not trying to mince money out of people. Mtumba sellers are not trying to con people. They're not trying to get rich quick. We are just trying to survive. All right, and it is nothing against anyone. It's just business. It is business. You're not the target market if you think the thing is too expensive, and that's okay. Just find a place where you can actually go and afford what you want to buy at a good price. Simple. And then we'll all be happy and comfortable, right? Sindio. That being said, thank you so much for watching. We are at 7.92 on the road to 8K. So close, so close, so close. We have like 75 or 80 people, and then we clock the 8K mark. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will really appreciate it, and give this video a thumbs up. And if you have a client who doesn't understand why you price things the way you price, share this video, because why not? Let them understand that we are not out there to steal money from them. Yeah, so yeah, that being said, I'll see you guys on my next video, which is hopefully going to be very soon. Thank you for watching. God bless you guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.